What a scene, a spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome everyone to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see, the Groupers taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Gamecocks will kick it away to start. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Groupers offense will get the ball first. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world He's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself. Make those plays. Don't make the big mistakes.
I just love the way the defense prepares. Each and every week we see this defense come out, and it's like 11 guys, they've got their head in the game, and they're playing as one unit. They knew it was going to be tough facing this option game with the quarterback in the running attack, but they've just done such a good job so far staying home, playing their assignments. You saw it on that last play right there. Rallying to the football, nowhere for him to go and creating a big pass.
Punt is in the air. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. A little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. So South Carolina's offense will have its first possession of the game. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays, and then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him beat me.
They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Goes to the option. He'll pitch it. There he goes! Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Touchdown, Gamecocks! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And the big play starts with the quarterback making the right decision, getting the defense to come to him, pitching the football, and Jesse, the running back, catches it and does the rest.
He does, and he also had good blocking downfield, too. Some of those receivers outside helping him out, but, man, with his speed when he's on the perimeter, the options executed that well, it is virtually impossible to stop.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Takes a handoff, and he's going right. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped him to 21.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Peterson. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on 3rd down here. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's 4th down. The groupers will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And he'll prove it in inside the 20. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. He's got it and still on his feet. He's stopped at the 5, but the completion sets him up for the 1st and goal.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient. He fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Running play to the left, looking for the end zone here. Touchdown, South Carolina! Great job by the back on the option.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. From the gun, to give, looking for room. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. They'll go to the ground. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those...
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. And the groupers will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Here's a return from midfield. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. And the roar is reverberating throughout this stadium as the defense has them pinned deep. They'll give it to the back. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Rides the back on the option to give. Pushes his way for a couple and gets it to the 7-yard line. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. He'll ride his man on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The groupers will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
I tell you what, this offense, man, we got a small sample size. We only had one game where they were unbelievable last game, but another score early in this football game. This offense is looking like a force to be reckoned with.
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Lining up to add another. And and the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Colorado found a way to rescue victory from the jaws of defeat. A prime example of just how strong this program is. All about stacking wins there in Boulder. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Groupers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Launches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Groupers will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity ladder. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Pressure coming. They wrap him up, and boy, that comes when the defense needed it the most. The Gamecocks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Flips it out in the flat. And they get him down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
He'll pull it on the read. He's not quite going to make it to the sticks. It'll be 4th down from the 36. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Catch in the middle, it's Bennett. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. You always hear run the route deep enough to get the 1st down, but if you don't, you better fight your way there, and he did.
Yeah, nice job. Hey, listen, catch the football, understand 4th and short, the situation, and then go get that 1st down. Don't dilly-dally, don't try to make a home run play. Get past the sticks. Nice job of understanding that situation.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Dumps it to the back. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Groupers need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
We haven't even gotten to halftime yet. This offense has their hands full trying to keep this quarterback standing up straight. They've already given up multiple sacks. That's the biggest reason why they're trailing by as much as they are. They better go in at halftime and make some big-time adjustments.
And the returner will be knocked down. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Back to pass, it's Sellers. Going downfield for the big play. Got it! Touchdown, Gamecocks! Once he got some room, it was over.
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he lines up, they find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Motion from the wideout. They'll start this drive with a pass. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Ball will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Gets down at the last possible second to avoid getting lit up. The groupers decide to punt it away. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They'll start this drive at their own 48. They'll send the tight end in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Still on his feet. He's knocked out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 44. And the Gamecocks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. To the air, it's Sellers. A little screen to the running back. Across the 25, he's got room. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. After the productive first down. Second and 6. The give to the tailback. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. You saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
Looking to get it in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. They've gotten right on the cusp of the end zone. They still need 2 yards. Will they try to bang it in with a run or go over the top? Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now, and I'm using my athleticism and I'm getting the score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
They'll get this drive going from the 17. Wants to throw on first down. Forced out of the pocket. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. And the groupers can really attack on this 2nd and short.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised. And initially, he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The groupers will call on their punt team. At midfield, trying to turn it upfield. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Throws to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. And the Gamecocks need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. They've already gone for it a couple of times on 4th down, converted once. Looks as if they'll try a 3rd. The option look. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. To throw, it's Sellers. Looking for his man. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Headed to the end zone. And you'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks. I'm not sure anyone even breathed on that running back by the time he got into the end zone.
Nah, so many blockers out in front. Where are the defenders? I mean, it's a good idea. You know, the guy with the ball, that's usually the guy we want to go tackle. Go get him.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Chandler.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They'll run the option. The pitch. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. Line is set on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the groupers send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds a tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Quickly out to the tight end. He's down to the 37-yard line, and that's where he goes out of bounds. The Gamecocks are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. So now it's 2nd and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That
wide open space. Headed to the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Handoff from the gun. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout. And man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Give to the running back. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
But how about that defense on the snap there in the backfield with great penetration, nowhere to go for the running back. That defense was sitting on G, waiting on O.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Got room on the return.
And this defense comes up with a big play, and not just the break on the ball, the catch, nice hands in the INT, but taking it almost all the way back for a touchdown, and this offense licking their chops on the 1-yard line, ready to punch this in.
This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, 1st and goal, and Chet scores on the sneak.
It's just so nice to have a signal partner who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Here comes the option. Now the toss. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Now on the option. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Quarterback on the keeper. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Punt is on its way. Let's see what he can do with it. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. Let's it fly. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Fires deep toward the end zone. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? So they'll give up the 15 yards on the pass interference penalty, but that's certainly better than giving up a touchdown in the end zone. And the Gamecocks will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Leaves it with the running back. He's stopped in the backfield again. This defense trying to send a message he'll have to carry into halftime. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Moves around to clear up the vision. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, it is hard to beat Columbia when that town is buzzing as it is today.
The Groupers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, oh, I got to get my feet set. Make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
They'll run the screen. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Now on first down from the 28. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Oh, they're after him. Buys a little extra time. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. The Gamecocks will snap it on first and 10. Oh, it's a reverse. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, second and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. The give to the back. There he goes. Oh, a lot of space. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. And the Gamecocks kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. He'll keep it himself. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Here comes the offense on second down. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
You can't let the same guy beat you over and over and over again. You got to make adjustments. Sometimes you got to bring more guys in the box, more guys to the football, and make sure he's not the one who beat you.
On the ground, going for the first down with the give to the tight end. The Gamecocks get it past the sticks. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the direct snap, it's Harbor. Hard running there. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. And the Gamecocks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. He'll throw it. Caught over the middle, it's Hunt. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game 1. Blowout win looking like in game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. The inside handoff. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
After your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
And the groupers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Calls his own number. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. And here comes the punt team. They make the stop, and that is exactly what... out of your punt cover unit. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers.
And now you wonder how the defense was. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. From the gun, the running back has it. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Off the play fake. Can't connect on his first throw.
Man, they could have flipped that field in a hurry, right? They've given up some yards. They're sitting in their own red zone. A chance to make a big play. Yeah, he could have made that interception and could have flipped this field.
They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal. The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Trying to run it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And right down the middle.
South Carolina, 76.
Bringing it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They go to the ground. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. On the option. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. The groupers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Off play action. Throws to the tight end. Complete downfield. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. To the air, it's Wicks. It's picked off, and another empty drive.
That's how you got to give the defense credit, though, because with these conditions, it's not easy to catch for the offensive players. Certainly not for the defense, but great eye-hand coordination securing that interception.
Bringing it back. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. And the Gamecocks just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They get him down, tough run, picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. Stop is made at the 8, but it'll be enough to set up a 1st and goal. The Gamecocks will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. And that one goes incomplete, but there is a penalty flag, and they might have gotten him for OPI. Will wonders never cease if you're a defensive guy? They called PI on the offense this time. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Off the play fake on 1st down. Trying to barrel in. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to barge in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Man, oh man, what a day. His 3rd touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything. And adding those stats, and all you fantasy football guys, if you have my man at running back, it's a good day.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. And here's the return. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Little touch pass to the receiver. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Gets the back moving. The play action fake. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. That's reeled in. It's Benson. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. And the groupers line up to punt it away. He's got great speed. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. It's a little bit of ground for the offense. Gives it on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Nolan. Here comes the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
The incomplete pass, 4th down, fails, and they'll turn it over. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He'll pull it on the read. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. The groupers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. From the gun, running back gets to give. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. And the groupers will try to pin them back with the punt. He's got it. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. They'll leave it with him. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. And the Gamecocks will hustle to the line.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
Touch pass on the run. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for space. It's Stewart. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to the ground with the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Nolan. Unloads to the wideout. And the deflection on 3rd down. How big is that? Forces a 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Give to the back.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He had to fight for a couple down to the 33.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
The groupers will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the officials spot it. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He lets one fly deep. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on 2nd down. He's not afraid to go deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, going up top. Fires to the big fella. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the 1st down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the 1st down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was. But now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
Leaves it with the back. He stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Backing up and backing up on the first 2 plays, now to try to throw it in drive on 3rd down. Got it looking for the 1st down. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Oh, it's blocked. And they got it.
After that blocked field goal, that just sums up the kind of day it's been for these guys, right? It's not just offense and defense, but even on special teams. They haven't been able to execute. They've got a lot of areas to improve on the next time they take the field.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a crease to the left. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late.
He's going to fire deep. And he makes the catch inside the 20. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. Going to the run, it's Stewart. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
Can't make the catch, and the defense will force a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover on downs.
Ends it off on the counter. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the groupers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The RPO fired complete to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He'll toss it. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The groupers will line up to punt it away. He gets a block. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. On the option. He'll toss it. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Smashes through the tackle. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Quick pass on the fly motion. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. They go right back to their man on 2nd and goal. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And with that score, you start to get excited because you can feel the momentum starting off 2-0. I mean, you got to finish this one off, but there's a great chance you're going to. But this season has started just like you've wanted it to. Now just keep climbing. See how high we can get in these rankings.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Arizona State answered the bell away from Tempe today with an impressive victory. The Sun Devils knew the challenges awaiting them, and they met them head-on. Generally the mark of a really good team. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He'll do it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the fourth quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football around.
And the groupers will bring the punt team onto the field. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Just ran over it. And the Gamecocks racing to the line in the hurry-up. To the air, it's Nolan. Makes the grab. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
It's a running room. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Sets up the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, the offense trying to get the screen pass to the running back and get him out into space to do some damage, but the defense not having it. No gain on that play.
Grab behind the line. It's Jacobs. Gets it inside the 10. Out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. And the Gamecocks look to do some damage in the red zone. Looking to throw again. He caught it. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll run the option. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. On the option. He'll pitch it. He'll go out of bounds at the 22, methodically moving it away from their own end zone. After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? Quarterback on the keeper. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Hunt is on its way. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Looking downfield, it's Nolan. That's caught. It's Hunt. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
You know, athletic tight ends today are such a premium in college football. Not only can these guys block, but you see this tight end and his ability in the open field, the wiggle that he has to make people miss. Don't see that too often.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Rasmussen. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking left. Got it! And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile in.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. After this, it'll be a wrap. Second down, he'll throw it. He's going up top here late in the game. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a